It's not just like we're secular and we want you to be secular. It's like you're disrespecting a person's basic rights.
Quebec is intending to ban prayer rooms in schools after the Education Minister Bernard Drainville said at least 2 schools in Laval are allowing students to gather in a room to pray. On Wednesday, a motion was adopted at the National Assembly reiterating that schools are not a place of worship or prayer and should remain secular, but many in the Muslim community are denouncing the move.
It's unreal also to put this announcement in the month of Ramadan. It's like we're meant to be patient. Many of us are not eating or drinking, and I'm sure many other Muslims were upset or emotional.
On Tuesday, Drainville asked schools not to reserve prayer rooms for a single religion and to ensure that equality between men and women is respected. He went a step further on Wednesday after the Parti Québécois said prayer rooms in schools went against secularism. Transforming a classroom into a prayer room, I don't find that compatible with the secularism of the state. Schools in Quebec are secular and they must remain so, and I will send a directive to school service centers.
There's an interpretation of secularism that is really, really closed. It's not the idea of neutrality where the state stays out of religious practice or out of people's spiritual lives. We really see the state really putting itself directly in the middle of people's spiritual lives and forbidding something like somebody from praying.
The Centre de Service Scolaire de Laval tells City News in a statement, at Mont de la Salle High School, we noticed that more and more students were taking the initiative to pray in common areas. We do not compromise on the safety of the students, and that is why we made available a place of meditation for the students. The quiet room at École Mont de la Salle was open to everyone, regardless of religion or gender. The room was supervised at all times by an adult. With regard to the École d'Éducation Internationale de Laval, no room for meditation is currently accessible. Following the statement of the Minister of Education, we will comply with the directives and we are awaiting clarification. The minister said he can't ban prayer, that it's someone's basic right to pray silently.
They clearly have no understanding of how Muslims pray, right? It's not something possible for us to pray silently. And like in airports, they do have prayer spaces. At hospitals, they have prayer spaces. They can have that, if they want to say that it's equal to everybody, non-denominational.
For students to have a place where they can do something as innocuous as simply praying, taking a couple of minutes to themselves and practicing some spiritual health, it seems something that should be encouraged, not forbidden by law.
In Montreal, Alyssia Rubertucci, City News.